flags. Repeat, yellow flags.
I think this is that guy that's on his nose. Yep. We're gonna go right by him. Somebody's wheel in the road. I'm not even really sure what that is. Oh my god, as that turbo kicks in, it just like hits you in the back like a 2x4. I feel like I need my sequential shifter for this.
Keep pushing and try and take him under braking into the slow corners.
Oh, good lord. And then turbo kicks in, jeez. Like third gear, it still peels out. Oh my god. Yep, that was,
You better come in. It looks like you've got some suspension damage.
Alright. Let's restart this. Good lord. Okay, so the guy is not on his roof anymore.
Green, green, green.
We're up to 9th. Good lord. The sense of speed in this car is ridiculous. I apologize for all the dirty contact here. This car is not easy to drive. Holy cow. Holy cow, you can definitely tell that turbo kicks in. Alright, so we're in 7th. A little wide there. Good lord, I know why they had so many wrecks now. These things were just beasts.
That was a great pass. Fantastic.
That was a great pass, he says. And then he just turns right into me. I don't know that I can really complain, though. Holy cow. This car is so fast. Down to 2nd here, turn in. We're gonna wait for the turbo, and then we're gonna crap our pants. The AI are normally pretty good in open wheel, but this is terrible. I mean, if they're having as much trouble as I am with this... Oh, I'll get him. The draft is ridiculous in these era cars. That's fifth. I'm gonna try and get first, but you know what happens to me when I get close to first. Something happens. And then the turbo mails in, good lord. No, not playing online, these are all AI. I did a couple of online matches, but the problem is, online, hardly anybody's doing what I want to do, you know? Like, I'd rather be more agile right now. Definitely when the game comes out, we'll be doing a lot of online stuff. There we go, come on. Oh my god. I really need like another camera on the wheel just so you can see how much I'm sawing at the wheel.
Come on, keep at him. You're gonna get past him.
I guess you guys can see my you guys can see the drivers. Good lord, look at all those flames. I got you, buddy. He's gonna try and go down the inside. He did go down the inside. Alright. Come on, he stole back a podium spot. I'm gonna have to get it from him.
This guy's all over you, filling the mirrors. Time to cover the inside line and brake as late as you can. Nice pass.
No.
That's third place.
Almost lost it there. That's done. This is gonna be bad. Gonna lose another one. Maybe not if I can get in the slipstream here. Might be able to get my spot back. I'm in fourth and the back end kicked out when the turbo kicked in. I don't know if you guys can see how much throttle modulation I'm doing here when I come off a corner, but it's kind of extreme. This one might not be so bad. Only because I'm still going straight. Oh god. And I've gone clear around. This game is challenging. I was taking a cone along for a ride there for a minute. My tires must be going. Or they're just cold from... Come on. I have a long way to go, 6 seconds back. Brake temperature is all over the place in this car. Three positions I could pick up here if I'm very careful.
Nice, smooth and consistent. Keep at it.
They're 4 seconds ahead. Oh, I'm not gonna get it that way. Can I get close? No, it won't. Good lord. Alright, good lord. That is race done. I was 24 seconds behind the leader. Alright. So, let's see. Do the Nürburgring. I think I'm actually going to get back into some Formula A. think I got one more left in me. It has been 4 hours and 15 minutes on this stream, and again, I really appreciate. We'll do Imola, but I'm gonna have to learn it really. I do appreciate everybody going into this stream and watching it and being patient with us, and not knowing whether I'm going to run the car that they want or talk about what they want or just shut up and race. Yes, I do have a personal channel. It should be the same. It should be twitch.tv/Cyphon68. I sometimes play Elite Dangerous as well, but you'll see me playing some other like iRacing or Assetto Corsa as well. Okay, so let's get this qualifying. Let's do a 5-minute practice. This will be my last one because I need a break. We'll stick it at 75% on the AI. I think that's pretty good. 5-minute practice, 10-minute qualifying. That should be decent. Let's give this a go. I really wish we had Sao Paulo. What was the channel? My channel... Okay, so you can see that the title of this is Cyphon68. So my channel is twitch.tv/Cyphon68. What makes this game different from the rest? Well, it's actually sort of a blend of what's already out there a bit. I mean, part of what makes it so different is that the huge transitions in weather, day-night cycles, I mean, all that stuff is so amazing, honestly. Assists are off with the exception of traction control. And even traction control, you can dial in how much traction control you have on, and mine is set very low. Even traction control fully on in this game does not feel like traction control is on. Alright, I am eating into my practice time here. Oh my, okay, so Imola. Been a long time since I played a game that had Imola in it, so we'll see if I can remember how this works out. No racing line. Oh, I had to have known that that turn was going to do that to me, though. Wow. What do I think? Hang on, I'll have to watch the stream as soon as I'm done with this. I apologize. And I'm off. Alright, so 150 is too far out, or too close. Oh, I believe, yep, there's my tire.
Let's see if we can fix it.
There is my tire. So return to pit box, drive. Let's see, we got a minute left. iRacing or Project? That is a different question. iRacing is more sim than this. This is very, very close though. And as much as I don't mind spending money on racing stuff, I feel like I always get nickel and dimed with iRacing. Like every single, like if you thought DLC was bad on consoles, the problem with iRacing, although everything is awesome, I will agree, the problem is every single track, $15, and every single car, $12. I mean, yes, you can get some discounts, but for real, every single one. So, I don't know, best bang for the buck, it's tough between Assetto Corsa and this. I see more potential in this if you're going to do online racing. If you're just going to do offline racing, going to do offline racing, I think Assetto Corsa might be on par with this. I'm damaged again. I am damaged again. Restart this session. No.
You better come in.
Dang it. All right, let's skip to the end of this. This is getting pretty terrible. Maybe it's just because I'm getting tired. I don't know. All right, let's drive. This is qualifying, so every lap has to count here. Apex, I can't see what the current followers are. What is the number? What is turn? So that's a tough one for me to answer while I'm racing. I will give it my best shot though. So the Ultimate Racing Network, also known as Turn, is a community hub for online simulated racing, not just in Project Cars, but in any racing game. So we're going to have our official series kicking off here very soon in Project Cars on Xbox. But honestly, the community can use our same series creator tools to create their own events, their own articles. I'm gonna annihilate him. I'll have to explain it here in a minute. As soon as I'm done with this session, I will fully explain that. We have our own official series, and then there are also community series to help explain what it is. Lone Star, thank you for linking that.
Let's take this pole. Come on, you can do it.
And him hitting me helped straighten me out. This may be a clean lap after all. I am terrible at this track. First time DRS and first time hers there. This is bad. How am I in 9th? There we go. Makes more sense to me. Lots of time to make up on this track. Blast it down the straight here. Okay, we got 5 minutes left. I am starting to get this track. Only went to 14th. I apologize for the silence, guys. Just trying to concentrate so we have a decent shot at a grid position. Worth a damn. I'm in 16th right now. I really need to book it. No! Alright, I got out of his way. This lap is invalidated, yeah. This lap is going to be invalidated.
The race director's giving you a warning for cutting the track, so you've got to start respecting track limits. Keep it between the white lines.
just gotta try and get around so I have enough time to make that next lap. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with my cold front tires. This is still quasi-stock tune. We're gonna be in trouble for qualifying. That's pretty much it. I might as well pull off here. Return to pit box and monitor. Alright, so we only have a little bit left here. Alright, let's see what I'm missing here in the chat. Mowing the lawn at Imola. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure that mowing the lawn is part of what's making my tires cold, but even pushing it, even on tracks where I'm pushing it, still end up with a cold, one of my front tires is cold. Alright, so this is pretty much over. I ended up 21st, okay. Here we go. Whoa, whoa. What is going on? We'll go up the inside, maybe get one position here. Good lord. Alright, that final chicane is terrible for me. Whoa. I apologize for the noobness here, guys. Come on. And now dead last. Oh my. Okay, the low speed spin is kind of excessive. Ooh, gotta be careful there, don't want to beach. Alright. Try and get it together here, see if we can't make up some positions. Nope. Guys, I just must be getting tired or something. I am going off everywhere. And that's another off. Good lord. Who suggested this track? No, I definitely need to get better at this track. 21 seconds behind. There we go. Starting to get some consistency here. Alright, 18 seconds behind. And that sun is blinding. Almost lost it. I definitely need to get better. I'm not really gaining much on them. Alright, I think I am the Marusha of this. I should probably quit out of here. Alright guys, seriously, this is my last session. I appreciate everybody coming over to the stream and checking out. We've been going for nearly 5 hours now. If you haven't already, go ahead and follow the stream. We will be streaming quite often. We'll have our official series on here. We may even have some community series on here. We'll explain a whole lot about what Turn is itself. Until then, head over to theultimateracingnetwork.com. So Turn, theultimateracingnetwork.com, and sign up there, or register really, to know when our site is going to go live. You'll be notified on day one, and that is coming up here in the next couple of days. We should see that site open up, and you guys can get day one access. The guys that get in there first, we're going to be listening to what they want to see most in our series creator tools, how the driver stats work. The site will continue to develop. When it first launches, it'll have our forums on there, it'll have our articles, it'll have, let's see, communications, so you'll be able to friend people, form groups, that sort of thing. Thank you guys for all the links here in the chat. Follow us over on Twitter. We're huge over there. Twitter.com/turn_media. Yeah, definitely. Stay tuned. We're going to have some big stuff here on Turn. Thank you guys for watching. It was a pleasure to race with you guys for about 5 hours. I think we've picked up some followers, but if you haven't already, do follow this channel. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. I tell you what, guys, what I will until we go out, I will put up a real quick, not a real quick. I will put up a race here so you guys can see how the spectate works. Let's go to 24 Hours of Le Mans. Look at this. This is like the encore here. R18 TDI. Set up the event. Multi-class. Opponent skill. Let's make these guys stupid fast. We will not do a practice. We will not do a qualifying. Do random number of laps. "20 laps at Le Mans." Rolling start, yes. Why not 24 laps? Time progression. Let's up this so that we see a nice passage of time here. Real weather. Get you guys, I'll just blink in real quick here. Alright. Structure, let's see. This should be good, actually. Wow, that's an impressive one. 309 in a Formula A. 329 in this Audi. Alright, let's do... What time does the event start? Do we want a noon start? Is that typically when it does start? I think sounds good enough. $3 p.m. Sorry for that. The game does have live weather. It definitely does. We'll resume here. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do is, as soon as this goes green, sort of pull off and retire to box and then spectate. Okay. Huh. Let's do retire to pit box, yes. Let's spectate. Not me. There we go, that's a nice sweeping view. Alright, let's get my mug off of there for now. Well, I'll stick around and answer some questions, how about that? Can you get rid of the HUD? You mean this interface, is that what you mean? I don't believe you actually can. Yeah, if I do hide interface, it'll show me in the pit. No, this is on PC. You can see me right here in the pits. This is fantastic viewing. Alright guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will try and answer as much as I can. I play with nearly zero assist. I will play with traction control on a very low setting for Formula 1. Even with that on, it feels like traction control is off. It feels ridiculous. I hope I just answered your question there, Watchdog. Can we see telemetry? Absolutely. There you go. What I feel about the game. I think I've said it a couple of times. I really see the potential in this game. They need some they need some lobby customization things that you can't do right now. Like, you can't set up multi-class GT3 and LMP1 or LMP2. You can't get it that specific in an offline mode. My understanding is that you can for an online mode. Man, this guy is all over the place. But I have not seen those settings, so my assumption is they are going to do something like that. You know, allow you to set up which classes you actually want paired up. It's easier for you because you race in real life. Watch Dogs, that's impressive, man. You raced the Formula 1 with 0 assist. Alright, I'm going to turn off that. I'm going to watch this guy working through the field here. He is now up to 11th. Make that 10th. He holds on to it. He's inside the top 10. We're rooting for this guy here. Johan, I'm not even going to pronounce his last name. We'll go on board with him here. Now, you don't get inside cockpit cam, which I wish you did. I wish you got some of the, like, in-car, like the over-the-shoulder cam, something like that. But yeah, you just get 3 cameras. You get the TV cam, you get this nose cam, and then you get a chase cam. Ooh.
We're expecting some rain in the next 30 minutes, so try and push as hard as you can now and get ready to make a call on the tyres.
Rain in the next 30 minutes. G27 is fine for this game. G27 is a great wheel, honestly. The modding community for the G27 is a great wheel. I'm not going to diss that wheel at all. Yeah, I think it's fine. You can pick up G27s fairly cheap. I would say if the question is pad or G27, yeah, get the G27. I don't think you're going to have as much fun in this game with a pad than you would with a wheel. It is so immersive. It is so immersive with a wheel. I would bite the bullet, do it. Thrustmaster is another great wheel for this. For Xbox and PC, it would be the Thrustmaster TX wheel that uses like the RS500 motor in it. But wow, this guy is really weaving through the field here. He's up to 8th and he's making a move for 7th. He gets it done. He's got a ways to go now to catch 6th. And first is just an alien. This guy's cruising though, look at this. Yeah, Thrustmaster TX, that's a pretty great wheel. I use Fanatic for my PC, and I use a Thrustmaster for my Xbox. So, yeah, I can't argue both, and I've owned Logitechs in the past. Those are great wheels. Let's see, sent me a GTE wheel today. Really? That's kind of a cool thing. You're talking about the wheel add-on for the Thrustmaster TX. It's like the Louis Vuitton of racing wheels. There are much more expensive wheels than the Fanatic. I love the build quality of this wheel. It looks good, it feels good. The build quality is incredible. They have upped their support now. That was the concern for a long time, that their support was kind of shoddy, but you know what? I had an issue with one of them, and they put it on expedited shipping to get it to me from their California warehouse. Let's see here. Sadly, I have no force feedback Thrustmaster for X1. No force feedback. What do you have? You have the Spider wheel, the Ferrari Spider. They sent it to you after you paid for it. In Brazil, we have some price issues in Thrustmasters, like 1K US. Holy cow! Yeah, go with the G27, man. Definitely. I didn't have the extra $300 for the better one. It doesn't cost $300 outright. The Ferrari, the Thrustmaster TX wheel. I think right now you can get them on special for like $250 or something like that, like on Amazon. Somebody in here, there's Apex Shaver was saying they picked it up for $230. So yeah, I would definitely look into getting a Thrustmaster TX. I agree. Sadly, the Xbox One has limited wheel support, and I don't know that I would do a Club Sport V2 wheel for an Xbox. I did the CSR Elite for Xbox 360, and that was fantastic. But my understanding is they're going to do it all in a centralized hub. Let me show you. So you can see on this rim that there's some screws here, and that behind it you have like this section, right? This section here is different, comes with a green collar, and it's inside here that makes it compatible with an Xbox One. The problem is you can only get these style rims for it. So you can get like a squared off rim, or you can get one, you can put this one on there if you want, but you can't get like a formula style, and that's really what I race. So I'm really happy with the Thrustmaster and what it does for me. This guy is making up ground on these guys, and first place is still an alien. That is incredible. Let's get some camera while we're going here. Let's see if we can't go up the pack. We'll come back to our Johan here in a little bit. 230 on Amazon, says iHeart Racing. These guys are really close. He's diving down the inside. No, he tucks back in. Make a maneuver, makes it stick on the Sauber. Man, these cars sound fantastic. You know what, Apex? I agree with you. I agree that the Thrustmaster TX is actually better than the Xbox 360 wheels for, or I'm sorry, the Xbox 360 wheels from Fanatec. The only one I would disagree with you on is the CSR Elite, which uses the Club Sport V1 hub. That thing is a beast, and you can get a Formula rim like what I showed you. Yeah, that thing is nuts, but I don't know that it was worth the cost, honestly. The CSR Elite was kind of expensive. It was a lot expensive, honestly. And did you really get that much more out of it? I mean, it came out about the time Forza 4 came out, and that was the last iteration before Xbox 360 was done. So a lot of people felt, you know, they didn't even go through 2 games with it, honestly. Pedals are no comparison, no doubt. The Club Sports are the way to go on all of those wheels. Get the Club Sports equipped. You will not regret it. Do you like your wheel heavy or light? I up the springs I have reduced the downforce in this. I have upped the springs so that the return rate is pretty heavy, but that allows the force feedback to do like minor adjustments. Like if I go over bumps or I hit something, it will have an impact on what I feel in the wheels. So generally fairly heavy, honestly, but not because I set the force feedback super high. I tried that with this game, and I was getting kind of inconsistent results from it. Just picked up the Formula rim for the CSR Elite. My friend is selling his base to me for half price. In the Club Sport V2. So Texas, the only problem with that is it's not going to work on the... It'll work on PC. That'll be a good one for you for PC, honestly. But for Xbox One, that won't work for you if that's what you're trying to use it on. Yeah, the GTE rim looks pretty impressive, but I like the Formula rims a little bit better, so I'm using the Formula 1 add-on rim for the Thrustmaster TX. And these guys are really going at it through the Ford chicanes here. Javier Lopez, number 21. Oh, it looks like he's getting a move on him. Not gonna get done. Shuts the door. I think they're gonna take this Sauber though. Both of these guys. A spit of flame out the side. How much is this in the UK for Xbox One? How much is what precisely? Just run a 24-hour stream. Yeah, you definitely need that basher board CPX adapter, and it's totally worth it. It works exactly the way you would expect it to. Yeah, the game should be around $60 US. If you're in the UK, I believe it is actually £50. I don't think it's £60. You should be able to find it on the Xbox Live store for the UK, and you should be able to see a price. I can see if I can pop over there real quick and just see what the prices are. $59, huh? Yes, 59. But oh, we just paused our stream there while I'm getting this. Hang on. Store.xbox.com/ Let's do a quick window capture here. So there's that. Let's grab this and bring this over here. That's not what I want. It's properties. Let's go over to that. There we go. Nope. Yep. There we go. Okay. So let's take a look real quick, see if we can't find this. ENUS. Let's go to ENUK. Oh no! I can't find it. Okay. Well, I can't find it from this account. Let's resume the stream here. You see this? I can't get telemetry off now. There we go. Guys, you are the best viewers ever. Look at that. Linking over to our website. Definitely check out the official page of Turn Media. You guys are going to want to see that. Get registered on there for when our website goes live. And especially for when all the tools start coming online, because that's when Turn gets really exciting. Indeed, going into nighttime. Lights are coming on. Let's see what kind of gaps we got going here. 2 tenths at the front. 2 tenths at the front. Let's get up there and watch that. I didn't realize it was that close. Oh, he's coming into the pits, actually. He's going to lose some positions here. Yep, there they go, down the front straight. And he is still in the pits. There goes another car. He's down to 5th at the moment. Daniel Cardoso also pitting. Tetsuo getting back out there. Johan, our Johan, yes, he's made it up to 4th. Fallsgraf, that's probably what it is. Johan Fallsgraf. A 3:34.691, his best. Take a look at what the sector times are here. We want to watch 6th place. No, we don't. We want to watch 9th place, because 9th place is really close to somebody else. Should be. 1 second. Negative. What is going on with the timings? Let's look at the map. Where are we at here? Okay. So it's actually 8th. There we go. 8th is what we wanted to see. The battle. No, 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 no. Stick with wheel over pad, even if it's non-force feedback. I definitely say if you can get a wheel, get a wheel. It is so much better. It changes the game entirely. You will enjoy racing in any title, not just project cars, whatever titles you have. And if you can, the Thrustmaster TX is compatible with both Xbox One and PC. Does anyone know if you can race with AI in multiplayer online? You definitely can, yes. You're watching Christian Scarpolini here. A 3:39.865, not the fastest lap we're seeing out there. We've got the leader here, Nito Radulovic, in the Merrick. He's got a 3:32.467. Now, I do believe that is actually our fastest lap. The only one that's even remotely close to that is Tetsuo Kimura, which has already done a pit stop there. I don't know if his His crew is calling him in because they're calling for rain. What we've got here, but not too far for him. We got a lot of battle going on around the track. Let's see if we can't find a closer battle here. You know, these are... Yep. Okay, so we've got... Entering pits, Daniel Fullerman entering the pits right now. In pit box is our Johan. Let's switch to him. Currently down to 5th now. Others are going to start running out of their tires. Nito has got to be getting low on his tires. Let's see what we get here. I don't see anything that is telling me his tire wear. Is he actually coming up on lap down traffic? He is! He's actually already passed some. I'm going to stay on board. We're here with Javier. What lap are they on? They are on lap 7. Apex, I couldn't agree. And PPI Drive, totally agree. Thrustmaster TX is the way I go. If you're on PC, you definitely have some options. A Logitech G27, as I mentioned earlier, is a pretty good option, and it's very cheap. Good bang for the buck in there. I do think that they're going to have some updates to how the wheel, or how the controllers work for these games. Alright, let's take a look at what our gaps are here. Tetsuo. He's got no one near him. Coming through Malzahn corner right there. I have used the 911 GT3 from Fanatec. It is a great wheel, but I would say it depends on what you want to do with it. You can't swap out the wheel on it, which is one thing to think about. Yeah, it is a Fanatec wheel. It is a PC-only wheel. It feels good. It's still the 911 base to it, but it is upgraded over their GT2 and over their original 911 Turbo. We're going to be back on board here with our Johan Fallsgraf as he tries to chase down this Sauber. It is pitch black out there for them now. Oh, you're right. You're right. The GT3 does work on PS4. You're right. The other Fanatec wheels, oh wow, he is really close. He's going to make the maneuver here soon. You know he is. He's got to get around him because he's got fresh tires. He needs to use that advantage. Oh, he goes to the inside but gets blocked by the Sauber. They're in the Ford chicanes right now. Can't quite get it done. That Sauber's got some legs. More cars coming out of pits as they have different pitting strategies. Their cars are all using it differently. Can you change the rim on the TX? Yes, you can. There are 2 other rims you can use on the Thrustmaster TX. There's an F1, a Ferrari F1 rim for it. You can find those on Amazon. And there's also a GT rim, which is not that different from the stock 458 rim, but you lack the concavity of it, so it feels racier because your spokes are directly connected to the wheel as opposed to set back. So definitely good feel on both of those.
Rain is expected in the next 30 minutes.
Hopefully Johan can get around. I think he's faster through these corners than this Sauber. Is he going to do it? They're side by side. He's still back a bit. I think he's getting pinched here. Let's go on board with him. Oh wow, that Sauber has got some serious legs. I am using the Fanatec Club Sport V2 wheel with a Formula rim on PC. On Xbox, I use the Thrustmaster TX wheel with Fanatec Club Sport V1 pedals. God, that Sauber just pulls away. He's got to get him in the Porsche curves or something. They got some slower traffic here. Oh man, a collision. That's not gonna be good. That slower GT, the slower Radical, got in the way there and caused a problem for Johan. I think that's gonna affect the rest of his race. There is an adapter that allows the Fanatec pedals to work on the Thrustmaster, and you can get other adapters to make the Fanatec. Oh my. Johan under pressure now. He's not having any of it. I have a pill upgrade. Pedal upgrade. Yeah, it is definitely heavier. It is more durable. There isn't like no plastic on it. The Thrustmaster pedals that you get are 2 pedals, and they are just spring loaded, so they're just spring return, and it's based on how much compression you have on that spring, versus the Fanatec offering is a load cell, so what you'd really get in a car. And I feel bad for Johan Falsgraf here. Definitely took some major damage from that collision. I think it compromised his effort to get by that Sauber. Tetsuo and Nito back up front doing 332s. They are on lap 9 right now. Thoughts on the CSR pedals? To be honest, the only pedals that I can really recommend are the Club Sport pedals. Those pedals are bulletproof. Let me give you a quick view of what my pedals look like here. Hopefully you guys will see these here in just a second. Come on. I may have broke it. Hey, there we go. Okay. Holy cow. The stream should come back. Holy cow. Okay, so the pedals you see in there in the upper right, those are the Club Sport V2 pedals. The V1 pedals actually look the same. The only difference is here on the clutch pedal, there's a cam actuation on the back. You can kind of see that popping up. That doesn't exist on the V1. It is just a spring return with a load cell. And on the brake pedal on the V2, it is a hydraulic reservoir. So those are kind of beastly pedals. Honestly, if well maintained, you could keep these pedals for a very, very long time. I mean, my Club Sport V1 pedals, still have them, still use them, still intend to use them for a very long time. Sometimes people even talk about the V1 pedals like they're more desirable than the V2 pedals, because the V2 you have to change out seals every so often on that brake hydraulic reservoir. The pedals I use are $250. All right, we're gonna shut off the foot cam here. Probably gonna take it a second. There we go. Okay. Bear with me one moment. Okay, sorry about that. Any chance I can get into a race? To be honest, I hate to say it. If you do want to see me race, Tubbsy, I wish I was up for racing right now, but honestly, I've been racing for the last 5 hours. I apologize that you just now hopped on. What I would do is hit that follow button for our channel, and definitely next time I'm on, I will let you choose the course and the track, or the track and the car, and hopefully I get to show you what you want to see. $300 now, huh? Huh. I didn't know. When I ordered mine, yeah, like you said, $250. $300 now, that's kind of crazy. You know what, though, to be honest, all of this, let's say your whole setup cost you, oh, the rain is coming, yes! And it's starting to be daylight, so we're going to get some nice view here. Let's go back to Johan. He's going to try and get this move done. Some nice, pretty sky there. Is this as good as Assetto Corsa? To be honest, yes and no, but in different ways. Assetto Corsa is more sim than this, and I would say, I wouldn't say significantly more sim, but you can tell the difference. Just like iRacing is a little bit more sim than this as well, but iRacing and this feel very, very close. Assetto Corsa feels like the ultimate sim on one extreme, and then there's things like Need for Speed on the arcade, like full arcade side. Thank you very much, Apex. I appreciate it. Do click that follow, and you'll see when we do come back online. I hope you appreciate some of the other guys' streams as much as this one. For sure, we're going to try and get our community very involved with our... God, just the way the clouds are parting there. That is awesome to me. I love it. So, to me, okay. So the online more like Assetto Corsa, or iRacing more like Assetto Corsa. The the thing with iRacing that's impressive, nobody will really be able to touch iRacing's online, because they control the sim and they control the leagues, right? So it's the stats gathering, the performance side of it is so impressive. I wonder if all these guys are going to start coming in for wet tires now. But the sky looks open. I don't understand this. But honestly, through guys like Turn or Tora, or just name the organizations that do organized sim racing, those guys can help bring that experience up to something that gets close to iRacing as far as organization goes. As far as sim, you're not going to touch Assetto Corsa, but the thing is, this game has a lot of that. It has some dynamic stuff. Oh, the rays over there, good lord. This has some very dynamic stuff, just like what we're seeing happen here. It's raining, the clouds are starting to part, so the rain should stop soon. It's transitioning into daytime, so they were just in night not that long ago. The game is so dynamic that I can see so much potential in this game. Yep, he's coming into the pits. I think he's coming in for wets. And he dives into the pits, doesn't he? Alright, so let's take a look at another battle here. We've got to be able to find another battle. There's our leader way out. Let's take a look here where he's at. So he's coming up into the first chicane. And he's actually not that far ahead of Tetsuo. You have to keep your wheel onto to keep it at the right level to race on. I use an Obutto rig. These are all AI racers. I am in the pits at the moment. I just retired my car. I had been racing for like 5 hours, so I decided to just kind of throw this on there and chat with you guys, because while I'm racing, I'm too serious about it. I need to learn the track. I need to focus on my lines, and yeah, all AI drivers. As far as Assetto Corsa versus iRacing versus this, you can see, the dynamicism of this game. Whoa. As they run over some standing water there. That's pretty impressive as it kicks up. I don't know, I just see so much possibility in this game. They're going to have to fix some stuff. Like, right now, there's no way for me to set this up for you guys to watch a LMP1, LMP2, and GT3 race. What percent do I have the AI on? 90%. So they are really quick and really good. Like, even in Formula 1 where I feel most comfortable, or at least an open wheel, I start hitting my limit. Ooh, a little bit of a bump there from the P1 onto the P3. The LMP3 car, or what this game calls LMP3 car, they're radicals, but... Anyway, yeah, I start hitting my max at around 80% on the Formula 1 cars, and that's if I know the track. If I don't know the track, I might as well set them at 60%, because I'm spinning everywhere. It is ridiculous. Let's see how close he is. He's really not that far away from the leader. We could see a lead change here fairly soon. There's the leader, and there's Tetsuo Chimera. Is that not from Akira? A 332.7 is his fastest. The leader right now, a 332.467. Hardly anything between them, same car. You know what I don't see? I don't see an Audi in here running with them. What percent do I usually have the AI on? So 70 to 80, I would say. Man, he is really not that far behind first place here. Really attacking that corner. You can see the spray up there. That is first place. I really do wish we had in-car view, but I gotta imagine that they're not done developing this. We're gonna see a lot. Will I stream on Tuesday? Of course we will be streaming on Tuesday. I'll be streaming from my Xbox through my PC so that we can still do cams like these, pedal cams, whatever. So we should be able to have a pretty good show. But yeah, we'll be streaming over the weekend as well. I don't know that I will be, maybe tomorrow night I will do some more. But we are, basically if I'm not racing here, I am prepping for our website's release. So that eats up a lot of my time. Going around the outside there, let's see where our buddy Johan, here he comes through the Ford chicanes. He is a ways back. 3:34.6, so he is 2 seconds off the leaders. There is in-car view. Well, there's not quite. Not that I see. There's this nose cam. I'll click it again, you get chase. Even if I'm hitting the cycle, it's not doing anything for me. If I click cycle, so we get 3 views. This is a quick race. So I just get, oh, that's bold. That he just smashed him off unceremoniously. Wow. I wish I could quick replay that for you. Nash, thank you for liking the stream. If you can, hit that follow button, and whenever me or any of the other guys from the Turn, that's the Ultimate Racing Network, get on to stream, you can follow the stream as it happens. Camera grouped in different pools. How do I change? How do I change cameras if I'm? Let's see. Do I? Thank you for the follow there, Nash. Yes, that is the link to our website right there. Thank you, TLR Lone Star. It's a huge help. If you head over there, you'll be able to register your email at the bottom to be notified when our website goes live. We're talking the next couple of days here. We're talking about opening it up. We'll have our articles on there talking about what's going to happen with Turn. What is Turn? If I haven't already explained that. It's a pretty lengthy explanation, but really you can just think of us as a hub for organized racing, but we do have a trick up our sleeves that really nobody has ever done before, and we think that that's what's going to make Turn really the Ultimate Racing Network and not just the Ultimate Racing series. So we are going to have our, I want to check cam settings after the race. Huh. Alright, well, we'll check it out. I mean, if I can get an in-cockpit cam, that would be fantastic, and I really want to find that out, so I appreciate that. I can remember the key to switch the group, huh? See if I can... Nope, got nothing. There's supposed to be one that allows you to free roam cam. Anyway, I get a little ADD about this, but yeah, our website, there's going to be our official series, and then there's going to be a community series over there as well. And it's not just going to be Project Cars. It can be any racing game on any platform. So, to be honest, as much as we joke about it, if you really wanted to have a Mario Kart 8 series on our site, you could do so, and you could invite your friends over there, and all your standings would be integrated into the site. You can have all your events on there, all your notifications. If you really wanted to be professional about it, you could do articles, videos, whatever you want, honestly. For our official series, we're going to do it up proper. We'll have articles. We have a pretty good list of authors that are going to help us out with that. We've got a podcast coming that is going to give us monthly updates on all the series that are happening, with community highlights as well. Let me get into see if I can't get into a little bit better pack here. Oh wow, some cars retired actually. These two Saubers battling for position here. Oh man, that's going to be tight. We'll keep it on these guys back down here. Fabio in 18th. How would I rate Project Cars out of 10 for enjoyment factor? To be honest, I don't think I can give that a real fair, unbiased opinion right now, because the game is so new. Like, I really enjoy the game. So for right now, it is the only game I really want to play. I see the potential in it. I think if they change some of the lobby settings so that you can do some proper multi-class, I think it only gets even better. The fact that you can set up such a dynamic race as this, I mean, so we're going to be playing this on Xbox, right? Forza 5 definitely has one up on graphics. However, Forza 5 can't do transitions of weather like this to produce sunrises, sunsets, the same kind of, wow, he just dives into the pits. The same sort of transitions that you get in this game, you know, and there's some beauty in seeing those transitions happen, in seeing it start to clear up after a rainstorm. So some of those stuff is, in my opinion, you know, maybe resolution isn't everything when it comes to graphics. Just modeling some of this stuff is great. As far as compared to Assetto Corsa, it is not as sim as Assetto Corsa, but you know, if you take all the assists off, this game is still properly challenging, and I have a great time in it. I mean, if you don't know all the courses, oh, that is fantastic! Look at the guy waving him in. Look at that. That's great. Look at him. He's gonna wave in another guy right here. Hey, buddy, over here. We're gonna see what happens here. Oh, he just runs right through the guy. Sure, I don't think worth the money. I would say it's worth the money, definitely. I would definitely say it's worth the money. I mean, for what you get out of this is way more worth it than, let's say, to me, iRacing. I have iRacing, so I'll throw that out there, that I do spend money on it, but it is such a money pit. Like, I don't know that I really get enough out of it as it is. Maybe if I dedicated every last moment and I only raced in that game, then I would feel differently, but I feel like iRacing is not the greatest value for money versus this. You buy the game once, yes, you might have some DLC, but there's no monthly subscription. You can set up and organize as much as you want. With organizations like Turn, you can get a lot of what you miss from iRacing without having to pay for it. So, to me, I think that's a good trade-off. Didn't like Forza 5. You know, I was disappointed with Forza 5. I liked Forza 5, but I was disappointed by it. They could have done so much more with it. They could have had a higher vision. And I think that's what I like about this game. I like that this game has vision. It tried to tackle these big things. Yes, the new house's lawn is muddy at the moment, but it definitely, I can see past that. I know that the grass is going to grow. It's going to finally fit that dream, and it's because they went for it. You know, they took on, let's do rain transitions, let's do day-night transitions, not just fix it to Sunset. So this game has so much potential, provided they continue to work on it. Horizon 2. Unfortunately, I didn't actually play that game. I played Horizon and wasn't a big fan because I felt like it took a step back. But I felt like it took a step back towards arcade. You know, I mean, it's not arcade. I'm not gonna say that, but it felt like it took a step backward instead of forward into sim. And it didn't really end up helping Forza Motorsport franchise go back to motorsport. When Forza Motorsport 5 launched, they had over 200 cars, but they... Oh, he's getting pinched here. This is a pretty good battle we're watching. Is he gonna get the... He maintains it. That's incredible. You know, with Forza 5, they launched it with over 200 cars, but less than 20 of them were race cars. Yes, I'm in the U.S. I'm in Indiana, so about 2 hours north of the Indianapolis 500 motor, or the Indianapolis 500, the IMS, I guess. Let's see. What else can we do here? I'm really a hardcore racer on games, though. I'm a hardcore racing fan, but I want this game for the fun, and it looks amazing. It is very fun. You can turn on some assists. I race with everything off except for about 10% traction control. I could see going to no traction control, but I think that would take away a little bit from some of the fun. Like, even with 10% traction control, I still spin out a lot, and if you watch the stream, you'll see that, yes, definitely, I spin out a lot. But, I think if you leave... Oh, man, just smashed off that LMP3 there. If you turn on some assists, you can get it down so that you don't have to be a hardcore gamer to enjoy this. You don't have to be a hardcore racer to enjoy this. Because you can adjust the AI, it really just does how much they attack the corners and where they get on throttle. It doesn't make them any more or less aggressive.
We're expecting some rain in the next 30 minutes, so keep your eyes open.
I agree. In PC, Assetto Corsa is very, very good. On consoles, it is tough to say because we're just now... I mean, the game's not even launched for Xbox yet. Or at least in the states where I'm at. But I think that this has a chance of being the best option on consoles right now. Thanks, PPI Drive. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It does look good. Assetto Corsa, like I was saying, if you're into everything sim, Assetto Corsa is where it's at. I don't think you're gonna beat that game in a sim. But this game has a lot of everything, and that's what I love about it. The possibilities with this game are pretty huge. You play through career. John, I apologize. You know, I've been not racing for about 45 minutes here. I'm pretty tired. I was racing for 5 hours. The stream is almost 6 hours now. And, you know, I'm really happy with the number of people we got to come over here and watch the stream. I apologize that you got here late and just now getting in a request. I would say that if you hit that follow button on here, next time I stream, you can have pick of what track and car you want me to race, and I will do my best to appease and not disappoint. I will say that my preferred form of motorsport is F1 and open wheel, so hoping to see someone hit the wheel on track. Rambo, where's that wheel on track at? Can comment on my question above. Hang on one second, let me look for your question above. It's going to pause it here for a second. I really like... I think the graphics in Forza, tough to beat, but tell me what you think. It looks to me... tell me what you think. It looks to me like there's an immersive feeling in the track that exceeds Forza. I definitely agree with that. I'll explain sort of what I mean by that. Like, the curbs here there are so many different types of curbs, and it's not just curbs, but that's one aspect to it. So, like, these giant... Forza has, like, 2 curbs, right? It has these little sloped curbs like these, like the rumble strips, I guess, and then it has, like, the bigger, like, sausage curbs or whatever, the gigantic speed bumps, I guess, and those aren't modeled right in Forza 5. I mean, they do their job in making sure that you don't want to hit those, you will damage your car, but they don't work quite right. Oh wow, there is the tire, somebody is going to hit that, holy cow, in the Porsche curves. S-Benz at the back, yep. The other one is Nürburgring Grand Prix is a bumpy circuit. Like in real life, it is a bumpy circuit. In Forza 4, it was a very bumpy circuit. Forza 5, they said that they scanned it, right? And they actually smoothed out those bumps. You hardly felt them at all. You didn't even have to take a different line. You could just go straight over the bumps, and you hardly even noticed anything. In this, the bumps are back. You have to be very, very careful about where you get on the where you get on the throttle, and how you get on that power. Throttle modulation is ridiculous. Tubbsy, what graphics card do I run? Currently, I am running on 2 GTX 980s. That's not required. You could get by with one. You could get by with a 960. You could probably get by with a... You could definitely get by with a 780. This isn't... It depends on what resolution you run, but if you run just 1080 single screen, you could probably get by with a GTX 500 series. Maybe towards the high end, like a 580 Ti or something like that. We're going to see if we can't find a pack of cars here, so I apologize that I'm sort of flipping through the channels. Hey, our Johan Falsgraf up to 5th again. Let's see where he's at on track. Ike Klingspoon. He is trying desperately to find a way around these little radicals, and he is making mistakes. Look at him, he's boxed in by all these radicals. You know who's making out from this? Johan. He is now in this mix. He's going to make a maneuver here if he can get enough draft. Let's go on board. He goes to the inside. Nope, thinks better of it, tucks back in. Wish the spec mode would switch cars when there's a crash or blown engine. I totally agree. There should be a director mode where it kind of flashes at you, hey, go to this. The other thing I wish, if I was designing this game, is you see this this timing. I can't see the damn race anymore because it takes up the whole... I apologize for swearing there. Okay, I can't see the race anymore because the timing takes up the entire screen. So I wish I could have a smaller one, just make it, you know, itty-bitty, move it over to the side one way or the other, and, you know, if it was, like, right over in this region, right over here, you can see my mouse, if it was right over here, sort of Formula 1 style, that'd be perfect. It'd be perfect. So I wish you could see that. I wish you could see the sectors as it goes. My best lap type on Monza GP with the F1 BMW M1 Pro car, I guess you're saying. Night Lone Star, I appreciate everything you did with linking linking websites in here and whatnot. see here. John, sorry I hadn't commented on your F1 is your favorite. Perfect. Then definitely hit that like, or the follow over there, and next time I'm on, hop on. Nobody has hit that wheel yet. That's incredible. Apex, I can't believe you are still here with me. You got here probably 1 hour into the stream, and now it's 6 hours. That's pretty incredible. Yes, you definitely got to go to bed. Alright, you love racing games with spectator mode. Very happy to see here. Me too. It was one thing I was disappointed with Forza 5 is that spectator mode was totally gone. Our broadcast that we did, for those that don't know, I was the founder of Formula Forza, which was a Forza Motorsport-based racing league. We started in Forza 3, went to Forza 4, also came to Forza 5, and we were always using the spectator mode up until Forza 5, and then we had to go on board, and it just wasn't as good anymore. We couldn't have really commentation on it. We couldn't look at the timing. It just wasn't as good. So pop on map buttons to a Bluetooth or USB keyboard on a PS4. I don't know. That's a good question, Flying Jake. I would think so, because you can actually map anything that is like that is a detectable button, you can map. Now the question is, on consoles, is it going to know that the, let me get my mouse off of here, is it going to know that the keyboard is an acceptable input for games? I don't know, but I would try it. I'll ask. I have some buddies that have it on PS4, and I can ask them if they can map keyboard mappings to it, or map functions to the keyboard. Your third time leaving. You know what's going to happen, Apex? You're going to go to bed, and then you won't be able to sleep, and then you get back up, and I will still be streaming this race. Oh, it's getting nighttime. It is getting nighttime out, and it's 17 laps. F1 2001 game for PS2 had great spectator mode. I agree. You know who has a good spectator mode is Gran Turismo. Honestly, it has a good spectator mode. Or at least it used to. Those trees could use some work. A little bit. Our Johan Fallsgraf is up to third. This is incredible. He is still 2 seconds behind the leader here. Where are our leaders? Are they in? Did they fall off? Where are they at? Nito! Oh no, they've wrecked! They're in the garage, they are out. Our two fastest guys, a 332.7 and a 332.4, out of the race. Wow. These two guys, look at that, they're the last two to retire too. 13 laps and we're on 17, so they've been retired for a little bit now. That's pretty impressive, actually. So, let's see here. Daniel Cardoso, now our fastest one on track. Yes, a 333.5. Nobody else is really that close to it. Here's some action. Holy cow. I can't wait for F1 2015 either. I think that's going to be a good one. However, I think if I was going to run an organized series, I would probably run it still here in Project Cars for Formula 1. I realize there's only one, but man, just so much you can do with this. F1 games, Codemasters did a really good job with 2010 onward. see what we got here. And through the Porsche curves there. Wow, look at that sky. Oh, little out of control there in that Merrick. He has got to get by. There he goes. I was going to say, he has got to get by that, I believe that's a Caterham. How many laps are remaining? That's a dang good question. Let's take a look. 18:24, so we got 6 laps. 6 laps times 3, 18, 20 minutes. You got this. 20 minutes, Apex. Come on. This is some more energy juice here. Alright, does anybody else have any other questions for me? I seriously am going to pass out after this. We literally have 20 seconds now until this stream has been going for 6 hours. That's incredible, guys. I love that view. I seriously do. Alright, let's take a look through here, see if we can't find another nice battle.